Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. I hope you are all well and your studies are also going on well. So this is part 8 video on the chapter of compound interest, where I will continue to solve the problems of exercise 11b, where I will solve question number 16 to question number 13. These questions are based on the applications of compound interest. So this is a continuation of the previous video part 7, where I solved question number 1 to 15. If you have not watched the previous video, please watch that video to maintain the continuity of the problem solving of exercise 11b. So this video is part of the playlist CBSE Maths for class 8 following the textbook of author RS Aggarwal. If you are new to my channel or not yet subscribed, and if you are watching my videos for the first time or visiting my channel for the first time and my videos are beneficial to you, then I strongly suggest and request that you please support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So let's get started in solving question number 16 to question number 13 of exercise 11b on the chapter of compound interest. Okay, so I have the problems, question number 16 to 30 on the left hand side. I hope the fonts are big enough so that you can read the problems. On the right hand side, I will solve the problem. After solving a problem, I will pause for a few seconds so that you can take a screenshot of the solution if you think it will help you. Okay, so let's start solving the problems. Problem number 16. Problem number 16 says a sum of money amounts to rupees 10,240 in 2 years at 6 and 2 by third percent per annum, compounded annually. Find the sum. So we have to find the principal. What is given? Amount is given. So amount is given to be rupees 10240. T is given to be 6 and 2 by 3 percent per, T is given to be 2 years. T is given to be 2 years, and R is given to be 6 by 2 percent per annum, which is equal to 20 by 3 percent per annum, and the interest is being compounded annually, which means that U will be equal to 12 months. Now when U is equal to 12 months, that is interest is compounding annually, we always have R dash is equal to R, which is equal to 20 by 3, and also we will have n a by b. We need the values of small n and the fraction a by b in the formula, in the general formula, and since U is 12 months, this value will be equal to T. So this is equal to 2. Now this implies that if the mixed fraction n and a by b is equal to 2, we will have n is equal to 2 and a by b, the fraction a by b, will be equal to 0. So this is all data we have. Now we have to apply the formula. Now the general formula is amount is equal to principal P multiplied by 1 plus R dash divided by 100 to the power small n multiplied by 1 plus the fraction a by b multiplied by R dash divided by 100. And remember that R dash is equal to RU, where R is the rate of interest per annum divided by 12, and U is the unit of time or conversion period in months. In this problem, it is said that the interest is compounded annually, which means interest is compounded after every 1 year, that is 12 months. That is so U is equal to 12 months. Okay, Now, in this for this problem, we are having n is equal to 2 and a by b, the fraction a by b equals to 0, which means this part will become 1. So this general formula gets simplified to p into 1 plus uh, r dash is equals to r by 100 and square. So this is equal to, now we can put the values of p and r. No, it is the problem has asked the value of sum, and we know the amount. So this is p multiplied by 1 plus r is 20 by 3. 20 by 3. So this becomes 20 by 3 into 100, and we have square. Okay, so this is equal to p multiplied by, we have to simplify, 5. So 1 plus 1 by 15 square, this is equal to 15 multiplied by 16 by 15 square. Now this implies the amount is given to be 10240 is equal to, we can say, p multiplied by 16 by 15 whole square. So this implies that p is equal to 10240 multiplied by 15 square divided by 16 square. This is equal to 1024. 15 square is 225, and we have 16 multiplied by 16. Now 16 multiplied by 16 is 256. This is equal to, okay, we can simplify here only. 16 will possibly divide 1024. So this is 6, 96, and 64, 640, and again 16 divides 640 with 40. So this is equal to 225 multiplied by 40, which is 0, and 020. The amount is, the sum is rupees 10,000. Now I will try to not use the calculator and do all the mathematical calculation manually whenever, as much as possible. Let me quickly check the answer whether it is correct or not. 11b, this is question number 16. 11b, question number 16, it is 9,000. Why it is 9,000? I think it is 11b. Let me check the exercise number. Profit and loss, compound interest, 11b. Yes, 16. 11b 16 is 9,000. Okay, so I might have done something wrong. Let me see. R dash is, R is given to be 20 by 3. So R dash will be equal to R, which is 20 by 3. So the formula is P into 1 plus R by 100 square. So R by 100 is 20 by 3, 20 by 300, which is 1 by 15. So A equals to P into 16 by 15 square. Okay. Now amount is given to be 10240. Amount is given to be 10240 is equal to P into 16 by 15 whole square. That means P will be equal to 1024 0 multiplied by 15 square by 16 square. 15 square is 225. 16 multiplied by 16. So when we divide 16, we divide 10240 by 16, it is 6, 96, and then we have 6, 64, 640, and then again when we divide 640 by 16, it is 40. A sum of money amounts to rupees this in 2 years, but I'm comfortable. Find the sum. Find the sum. Twenty by 3. How much is 225 multiplied by how much is 225 multiplied by 40? I have to check that. Maybe there is where I did the mistake. This is rupees. Let's multiply 225 by 4. So we have 20 and then 10, 9. Okay. So this is rupees 9,000. Okay. Let's do problem number 17. What sum of money will amount to rupees 21,296 in 3 years at 10% per annum compounded annually? Okay. So since it is compounded annually, we have a U is equal to 12 months. U is equal to 12 months, which will mean that R dash will be equal to R, which is given to be 10% per annum. Also, T is given to be 3 years. T is given to be 3 years. Now, whenever U, that is the interest is being compounded annually, then the unit of time U will be 12 months. And if U is 12 months, then we will have N, the mixed fraction N and A by B, because in the general formula we will need the value of N and the fraction A by B. This will be equal to T when U is equal to N and A by B, it becomes equals to T when U is 12 months. If U is equal to 12 months. Now, T is given to be 3 years. So, N and A by B is equal to 3, which means that N is equal to 3 and the fraction A by B is equal to 0. So, the general formula is amount. It is asking what sum of money will amount to. So we have to find the principal or sum. The formula is amount is equal to principal multiplied by 1 plus R dash by 100 to the power small n multiplied by 1 plus the fraction A by B multiplied by R dash divided by 100. This is the general formula where R dash is equal to RU by 12. Okay, so this general formula as per the given for this problem will get simplified to R dash is equal to R, so R by 100 and N is equal to 3 and this part will become 1 because the fraction A by B is equal to 0. So this is P. Now we can substitute the value of R, which is 10 by 100 to the power 3. This is equal to 10 by 100 is 1 by 10 and 1 plus 1 by 10 is, so this is 1 by 10 cube. This is P multiplied by 11 by 10 cube. Okay. This implies the amount is given to be 2121296 is equal to P multiplied by 11 by 10 whole cube. So this implies P is equal to 21296 multiplied by 10 cube divided by 11 cube. Now hopefully 11 cube will divide 21296. Now what is 11 cube? I will try to solve the problem by myself without using the calculator. Let's see how much I can. So 11 cube is 121 multiplied by 11. Okay. Let's see. Let's do the simplification step by step slowly. Let's divide 21296 by 11. So this is 1 and we have 10. So 102. 102. So we have 9, 99 and we have 3, 36. No, it is not dividing. There is a formula, there is a concept based on playing with numbers where we can say whether a number is divisible by 11 or not. What was that rule of divisibility by 11? I forgot. It is not divisible by, okay, what is 121 multiplied by 11? 121 and 121. 1, 3, 3, 1. It should divide by 11. Let's see once again. If 21296 is divisible by 11 or not. 11, 1, 10, 102, 9, 99, 99, 102, 9, 99, 39, 3 and 6. Okay. So it got divisible, divided by 11. Now let's see whether 11 divides 121 by 11, and let's see 11. Let's see if 1936 is divisible by 11 or not. 1, 83, 7, 77, 6, and again this is 16. So this is equal to rupees 16,000. That is rupees 16,000. Rupees 16,000 is the sum, and it is correct. Okay. Let's do problem number 11. Problem number 18. My machine is running very slow, so I am writing very slowly. At what rate percent per annum will 4,000 amount to 4,410 in 2 years when compounded annually? So at what percent per annum will amount is given to be 4410. The principal is given to be 4,000 and a T is given to be 2 years. 2 years. At we have to find the rate percent. Okay, when the interest is compounded annually, which means u is equal to 12 months. Now, if u is equal to 12 months, this will imply r dash is equal to r, and of course n will be n n, the mixed fraction n and a by b will be equal to t. This implies t is equal to 2. So this implies n is equal to 2 and a by b is equal to 0. So the general formula is amount is equal to principal multiplied by 1 plus r dash by 100 to the power small n multiplied by 1 plus the fraction a by b r dash by 100. This is the general formula of amount. Now, let's simplify based on the given values or information in this problem. So, r dash will be equals to r. So, r by 100, small n is equal to 2, and the fraction a by b is equals to 0. So, we have this part is 1. So, we are having p multiplied by 1 plus r by 100 whole square. This implies amount is given to be 4410 and principal is 4000, and we have this. From this equation we have to solve for r. So this implies 1 plus r by 100 square is equal to 4410 divided by 4000. Okay, 10 cancels out, and 441 is 441 a square number, is a perfect square. 19, whose square will be 441, that number has to have the last digit either 1 or 9. Now, what about 21? 21 42. So this is 441. So 441 is equal to 21 square, and 400 is equal to 20 square. So this is equal to 21 by 20 square. So we have 1 plus r by 100 square is equal to 21 by 20 square. So from the laws of exponents, if you have something like this, x to the power m is equal to y to the power m, that is the powers are same. We have equality of two expressions where both the expressions are some exponential terms and both the exponential terms are having the same power, then we can say that the base are same. We can equate the base. So we have 1 plus r by 100 is equal to 21 by 20. This implies r by 100 is equal to 21 by 20 minus 1, which is equal to 1 by 20. This implies r is equal to 100 multiplied by 1 by 20, which is equal to 5%. So r is 5% per annum. The rate of interest is 5% per annum. Let's check the answer. Question number, this was question number 18, and it is 5% per annum. Okay. Okay. Let's solve the next problem. which is 19. At what rate percent per annum will rupees 640 amount to rupees 774.40 in 2 years when compounded annually? So this is a exact problem, not exact problem. The pattern is same as the previous one. So amount is given to be 640 and P, the principal is given, uh, not amount, the principal is 640. The principal is 640 and the amount is given to be 774.40. The interest is being compounded annually, which means U is equal to 12 months. Now, whenever U is equal to 12 months, this will imply R dash will be equal to R. And also, we will have N and A by B will be equal to T, and T is given to be 2 years. T is given to be 2 years. So we will have 2. So N and A by B is the mixed fraction. N and A by B is equals to 2. This implies N is equal to 2 and the fraction A by B is equal to 0. Okay. Now we will apply the formula, general formula for finding the amount. So A is equal to P multiplied by 1 plus R dash by 100 to the power small n. This multiplied by 1 plus the fraction A by B R dash by 100. Also, when the U is equal to, okay, so we have R dash equals to R. We have to find the rate percent per annum. Okay. So this is equal to, after simplify, putting the values, R dash is equal to R. This is 100. N is equal to 2. And since the fraction A by B is equal to 0, we will have multiplied by 1. So this is equal to P 1 plus R by 100 square. Now let's put the values of amount and principal. We have 774.40 is equal to 640 multiplied by 1 plus R by 100 square. So this implies 1 plus R by 100 square is equal to 774.40 divided by 640. So let's to make things easier, we have to ultimately, we can see 64 is the 8 square. We have to also convert the numerator of the right hand side as a perfect square, but we have a decimal. Let's eliminate the decimal by multiplying both the numerator and the denominator of the right hand side by 10. So we have this. This is equal to 7744 divided by 66400. Now definitely 7744 must be a perfect square because the denominator is 80 square. We have to convert the right hand side as a square of something, because on the left hand side we have the exponential term where the power is 2. Now, what is the square root of 7744? The square root of 7744 must be a number whose last digit, that is the unit digit, must either should be either 2 or 8. Now, 2 or 8, Let's try 28, 64, uh, 22, and 16, 4, uh, 4, 8, 7. Oh, sorry. I think 7744, 82, 92, 92, no, 82. Possibly it is 82. Let me check. 4, 16, 16 multiplied by 16. No, 88. Let's try 88. 64, 64, 70. This is 407, 7744. So this is 88, 88 square. So this is equal to 88 by 80 square. Okay. So we can say that 1 plus R by 100 is equal to 88 by 80. So this implies R by 100 is equal to 88 by 80 minus 1, which is equal to 8 by 80, which is equal to 1 by 10. So this implies R is equal to 100 multiplied by 1 by 10, which is equal to 10% per annum. So the rate of interest is 10% per annum. Let me check the answer. This is question number 19. Yes, it is 10% per annum. Now I am heavily using the general formula, this formula for solving the problems. But if you are having trouble in understanding this formula, then you have to watch my theoretical video where I discussed about the general formula. Please, in the same playlist, uh, there is a video as a general formula. Please watch that. Then you will understand how you will understand how to use this formula and what will be n, what will be r dash, what will be the fraction a by b. Even though I am explaining to some extent, but you will get a better idea if you watch that video in the same playlist where I discussed about general formula. Okay, let's do problem number 20. In how many years will rupees 1800 amount to rupees 2178 at 10% per annum when compounded annually? When compounded annually, in how many years? Okay, so whenever it is given compounded annually, we can say that, so u is 12 months. This will imply that r dash will be equal to r, also t will be equal to n and a by b. But in this problem we have to find t. In how many years we have to find t? So we will not be able to put any value of n and a by b, because basically to find t we have to know we need to know the value of small n and the fraction a by b. So okay, so the general formula is A is equals to P multiplied by 1 plus R dash by 100 to the power small n and multiplied by 1 plus A by B R dash by 100. Okay. Now the principal and the A and P are known. It is given, the sum and the amount is given, and the rate is also given. So this is, the rate is 10% per annum. So this becomes 1 plus, since R dash is equal to R is the rate of interest per annum, and in this problem it is 10. So 10 by 100 multiply to the power n 1 plus A by B multiplied by 10 divided by 100. So this is equal to P 1 plus 1 by 10 to the power small n and 1 plus A by B to the divided by 10. Now as you can see that A and P is known, so let's say if we put the value of A and P, A is 2178, the amount is given to be 2178 and the principal is 1800. So we are having this equation from where we have to find the value of n and the fraction A by B. If we can find the value of small n and the fraction A by B, we can find T. Now, for this kind of problem where the time is asked in how many years and rest all is given, when the time is asked, then you will be, it is obvious, not obvious, at first instance, you might think that how can I solve, how do I know, how will I find the value of n and A by B, fraction A by B. Now, my recommendation is that whenever you are asked to find the T in how many years, then always consider the fraction A by B to be 0. Always consider the fraction. Now, if it is a multiple choice question, and if you see in the choices, given choices, there are some values of T which are fractional, then you might be wondering, what if the T, what is the number of how many years that T comes out to be a fraction? Probably it won't be a fraction, it will be a numerical value, I mean it will be an integer. So I will always suggest to solve, in solving this kind of problem, always consider the A by B fraction to be 0. So consider this equals to 0. Then you will get the formula will become 1 plus 1 by 10 to the power n. Now this, from here you will be, it is easier to solve for n. So this implies we have 1 plus, now 1 plus, so this is equal to 1800 multiplied by 1 plus 1 by 10 is 11 by 10 to the power small n. So we have 11 by 10 to the power small n is equal to 2178 divided by 1800. Now to solve this kind of equation where the unknown is in the power on the left hand side, and both the left hand side is an exponential term, you have to convert the right hand side in the exponential term so that the base are same. Since the unknown n is in the power, you have to make the base same somehow. So we have to convert the right hand side, that is 2178 divided by 1800, as an exponential in the form of exponential term, that is some base and some power. Now let's see, let's first, now 1800 is not a perfect square. Now if I divide by 2, I know 900 is a perfect square. So if I divide the right hand side, if I simplify the right hand side by dividing the numerator and the denominator by 2, I get 900, and this becomes 1089. Now 1089 should be a perfect square. I don't know whose square is 1089, but definitely 900 is 30 square. Now there is a possibility if the denominator is 30, the numerator should be something like 31, 32, 33. So let's see, probably it is 33. 33 square is 1089. Let's check. 99, 99, 9, 18 and 10. Yes, so this is 33 square. This is equal to 33 by 30 square. Okay, so now we can say that this implies okay, so we have to make the base 11 by 10, then only we can equate the power. So the base on the right hand side is 33 by 30, which is obviously, if you simplify, 11 by 10. If you divide 33 and 30 by 3, it becomes 11 by 10 square. So this will imply n is equal to 2. So n is equal to 2, not 2 years, but n is equal to 2. This will imply t is equal to 2 years. So the answer is 2 years. This is question number 20. 2 years. Okay. Okay. Let's do question number 21. In how many years will rupees 6250 amount to rupees 7290 at 8% per annum compounded annually? So it's the same problem, similar problem, just like 20. So I will directly, as you can see, the U is 12. So we will have the simplified formula becomes P into after assuming that the fraction A by B will be equals to 0, the simplified formula becomes A is equal to P multiplied by 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. To the power n. This will be the simplified formula, just as we saw in the previous problem. If the interest is being compounded annually, U is 12, that will make R dash equal to R, and T will be equal to N, the mixed fraction N and A by B. And in this formula, general formula, whenever the T is asked, we have to find the T, then which means that we have to find N and A by B. And it is always good, it's always recommended or advised that you consider A by B to be 0. Then the formula becomes A equals to P multiplied by 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. Okay. So this is equal to P. What is R? Question number 21. R is given to be 8. So 8 by 100 to the power n. This is equal to P. 8 by 100 is 2 by 25 to the power n. This is equal to P multiplied by 27 by 25 to the power n. Now A and P are given. So we have A is given to be amount is 7290. 7290 is equal to principal is 6250, and we have 27 divided by 25 to the power n. So this implies this implies 27 by 25 whole to the power n is equal to 7290 divided by 6250. So like the previous problem, to solve this kind of equation, we have to express the right hand side as a power. As a power, as an exponential term where the base must be 27 by 25, because on the left hand side, the base is 27 by 25. So if we can convert, or if we can express the right hand side of the equation as in an exponential form where the base is 27 by 25, then we can equate the powers, and from there, equating the powers, we can get the value of n. So how do we? So the right hand side, we have to express it as a power in the exponential term. Now 729, I guess, is the cube of 7. No. Mm, 49. 729 is 625. Okay, so 625 is 25 square. So definitely the numerator will be something like 26, or it has to be greater than 25. So 20 it could be 26. No, it cannot be 26, because if 26 square, the last digit of 26 square will be 6. So it has to be 27. It is 27. Let me check once again if it is 27 or not. 27, 49, 14, 18, 14, 5. Okay. So this is equal to 27 by 25 square. Now we can say equate the powers. Both the side of the equation are exponential term, and the base of both the LHS and RHS are 27 by 25. So we can equate the powers. So we can say n is equal to 2. So this implies, since the fraction a by b we have already assumed to be 0, then the time, it becomes 2 years. Time is equal to n, which is 2 years. Question number, was question number 21. 21 is 2 years. Okay. Let's do question number 23. Three years ago, the population of a town was 50,000. If the annual increase during 3 successive years be at the rate of 5%, 4%, and 3%, what is its present population? So this is based on the concept of growth and decrease, growth of some quantity based on compound interest, or the decrease or depreciation of some quantity based on compound interest. So we know some formula that the growth. If any quantity, in this case the population, is increasing at different rates during different years. That is, in the first year, it is increasing at the rate of 5% per annum. It is saying that it is given that if the annual increase be at the rate of 5%, 4%, and 3%. This actually means it is saying that the rate percent annual per annum, the rate of increase of the population per annum in the 3 successive years is 5%, 4%, and 3%. So we know for this kind of solving the solving the value of, so the population, since the general in the general formula we use the letters A and P, so let it be. So the population, if A is the population after 3 years, it is given that in 3 years and the population, so if the population before 3 years is P, then the population at present, that is after 3 years, will be A, and we will have the formula 1 plus, we know the general formula is that x by 100. So the amount, the very general formula is that if a quantity is increasing at the annual rate of x% for the first year, y% for the second year, and z% for the third year, then that quantity after 3 years will be A, where A is equal to P multiplied by 1 plus x by 100 multiplied by 1 plus y by 100 multiplied by 1 plus z by 100, where P is the initial value of the quantity. So in this case, the quantity is population, and so A is the population at present and P is the population 3 years ago. And so now if we substitute, so x is the rate of increase of the population in the first year, which is given to be 5%. Y is the population of the rate of increase per annum in the second year, which is given to be 4%, and Z is equal to 3%. So we must have this will be equal to P is the population 3 years ago, which is given to be 50,000, and we have 1 plus x is given to be 5. So 5 by 100 multiplied by y is given to be 4 by 100, and z is given to be 3 by 100. So this becomes 50,000 multiplied by 1 plus 5 by 100 is 105 by 100. 1 plus 4 by 100 is 104 by 100, and 1 plus 3 by 100 is 103 by 100. So this is in the denominator we are having 100 to the power cube, which means 10 to the power 5. So 10 to the power 5, so this is equal to 50,000 multiplied by 105 multiplied by 104 multiplied by 103, and this is 1,0,0,0,0,0. Okay, so 4 zeros cancels out. 5 divides 100 with 20, and 5 divides 20 with 4. 5 divides 105 with 21. 4 divides 104 with 26. So this is 21 multiplied by 26 multiplied by 103. Okay, so what is 103 multiplied by 26? 18, 6, 602. It is 2, 6, 7, and 8. Then we have to multiply it by 21. 8, 7, 6, 2, and then 16, 13, 5. So this is 8, 13, 10, 8. No, something is wrong. 103 multiplied by 26 is 2678. Okay. 2678 multiplied by 21 is uh, I'm doing calculation mistake, very silly calculation mistake. Okay. So now we have 16, 15, 13, 5. So 8, 13, 12, 6, 5. So this is equal to 5, 6, 2, 3, 8. So the population, present population must be 56,238. There is a high possibility of coming the result to be incorrect due to my calculation mistake. But let's see, 23. It is 56238. Okay, so it is correct. Let's do problem number 24. The population of a city was 12 lakh, 1,20,000 in the year 2013. During next year, it increased by 6%, but due to an epidemic, it decreased by 5% in the following year. What was its population in the year 2015? Okay, so basically we know that we have already discussed this kind of formula where some quantity is decreasing at some rate. Obviously, these are per year. The rates are always in per annum. Some quantity is increasing in some period and then decreasing in some other period. Let's say, so for this scenario, the population, that is the amount, that is the population, final population will be equal to the initial population multiplied by 1 plus because 1 plus r by 100, where r will be the rate of increase per annum in the first year, which is given to be 6. So 6, what is happening? 6 by 100. Since in the first year it is increasing, population is increasing at the rate 6% per annum, we are having the factor 1 plus 6 by 100. And again, in the next year, the population is decreasing at the rate of 5% per annum. So we will have 1 minus r by 100. R in the second year rate is 5. So 5 by 100. This is equal to, and P is obviously the initial population, which is initial population means the population in 2013. So after 2 years, in the first year, after first year, the population will be this, and after 2 years, because it is asking the population in year 2015, which means which is 2 year after 2013. So the initial population is 1, 2, 0, and then 0, 0, 0 multiplied by 1 plus 6 by 100. So 6 by 100 is 3 by 25. 6 by 100 is 3 by 25. No, sorry, 3 by 50. So this is 53, and 1 plus 3 by 50 is 53 by 50 multiplied by 1 minus 5 by 100 is 5 by 100 is 1 by 20. So this is 19 by 20. So this is equal to 1, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0 multiplied by 53 multiplied by 19 divided by 50 multiplied by 20. So 0, 0 cancels, 0, 0 cancels, 5 in the denominator, it is 5 into 2, 10. So another 0 cancels. So we have 120 multiplied by 53 multiplied by 19. So let's see what is 53 multiplied by 19. 27, and we have 3, 5, 7, 10, 10. And then again we have to multiply by 12. So 12, 14, 1, 0, 2 multiplied by 7, 0, 0, 1, 4, 8, 0, 2, 1. So this is equal to, we have 120. So it will be 1, 2, 0, 8, 4, 8, 4, 0. So this is 1,20,840. This should be the population and at the end of or in the year 2015. So question number 24 is 120,840. Okay, this is correct. So we applied the general formula. As you please note that the general formula is that for any quantity, if the behavior of the growth or decrease of a quantity is that, let's say the quantity is decreasing in the first year at the rate of X% per annum, and then in the second year it is increasing at the rate of so let's say if a quantity is increasing at the rate X% per annum, this means increasing, and then it is decreasing at the rate Y% per annum, this is decreasing, and then again it is increasing at the rate Z% per annum, then the quantity after 3 years, after 3 successive years, if amount that is the quantity A after 3 years will be the initial quantity, if it is P, will be 1 plus X by 100 multiplied by 1 minus Y by 100 multiplied by 1 plus Z by 100. So this way, for any number of years and for any given rates for each successive years, you can compute the final value of the quantity at the end of certain number of years. So this is the basic concept of applying the compound interest for some quantity which is increasing or decreasing at a certain rate per annum over is increasing or decreasing at different rates per annum over some successive years. Okay, let's do problem number 25. The count of bacteria in a certain experiment was increasing at the rate of 2% per hour. Find the bacteria at the end of 2 hours if the count was initially 5 lakh. Okay, so this is a very interesting problem, interesting case of problem where compound interest is used, but the rate is given per hour. The rate is per hour, and also the duration, that is the time period, is also in hours. So we are having the initial count, that is P, is equal to 50. It is given to be 5 lakh. I hope this is 5 lakh. Okay, and the rate is given to be 2% per hour. So this is not per annum, but this is per hour. And the T is 2 hours. 2 hours. Okay, and the T is 2 hours, and we have to find the count of the bacteria after 2 hours, where the initial count is 5 lakh, which is P. Now, whenever it was increasing, okay. So this is a very special case of applying compound interest, where the only difference is that the rate is given as in the percentage per hour instead of per annum. So you can apply the same formula, that is A is equal to P multiplied by 1 plus rate by 100 and this multiplied by n, where n where n for this problem is the duration of or the time period in hours, and rate is percentage per hour, and P is obviously the initial count of the bacteria. So this will be 5, 0, 0 and 0, 0, 0, and then multiplied by 1 plus the rate is given to be 2 by 100, and n is basically t, n is the time period, n is the time period which is given to be 2 hours. So we have 2. So this is equal to 5 lakh multiplied by 2 by 100 is 1 by 50. So this is 1 plus 1 by 50 is 51 by 50 square. So this is equal to 50 50 0 0 0 0 multiplied by 51 multiplied by 51 divided by 50 multiplied by 50. So 0 2 0 cancels out, and 25 will divide 50,000 with 200. So this is equal to what is 51 square? What is 51 square? 51 and 5, 25, 1, 10, 6, 2. 51 square is 2601, and that need to be multiplied with 200. So this is equal to 5 2 0 2 0 0. So 5,20,200 will be the count of the bacteria after 2 hours. Let me check the answer. 25 is 520200. Okay. Let's do problem number 26. The bacteria in a culture grows by 10% in the first hour, decreases by 10% in the second hour, and again increases by 10% in the third hour. Find the bacteria at the end of 3 hours if the count was initially 20,000. So the basic formula is A, where is the count, A can be considered as the count of the bacteria after 3 hours, will be equal to P. P is the count of the bacteria initially, multiplied by the bacteria is increasing for the first hour, so it will be plus. So if some quantity is increasing in the first period as rate x percent, so for the bacteria case, if the bacteria is increasing at the rate 10% in the first hour, so we will have P into 1 plus 10 by 100, and then it decreases by 10% in the second hour. That is the rate of decrease for the second hour is 10. So we will have 1 minus 10 by 100, and in the third hour it is again increasing by 10%. So we have 1 plus 10 by 100. This will be the formula. Okay. So this is equal to P 1 plus 1 plus 10 by, this is 1 plus 10 by 100 is 10 by 100 is 1 by 10, and 1 plus so this is 1 plus 1 by 10 multiplied by 1 minus 1 by 10 multiplied by 1 plus 1 by 10. Okay, so this is equal to P multiplied by 1 plus 1 by 10 is 11 by 10, multiplied by 1 minus 1 by 10 is 9 by 10, and again 1 plus 1 by 10 is 11 by 10. So now we can substitute the value of P, which is the initial count of the bacteria, which is 20,000. So this is 20,000 multiplied by 11 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 11 divided by 10, 10 and 10. So we have 3 zeros in the denominator. It will cancel 3 zeros from 20,000, and we have 20 multiplied by 11 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 11. So let's see, 11 into 11 is 121. Let's see what is 121 multiplied by 9. This is 9, 1089. And what is 2? 1089 multiplied by 2, 2178. So this is 2178 0. 21,780 is the count of bacteria. After at the end of 3 hours. Let's check the answer. 26, 21780. Okay. Let's do problem number 27. A machine is purchased for rupees 6,25,000. Its value depreciates at the rate of 8% per annum. What will be its value after 2 years? So the formula is A, that is the value after depreciation, and will be equal to the value before depreciation is P multiplied by 1 minus, since the value is depreciating, we have 1 minus rate by 100 to the power n, where n is the period in years. So if we substitute the values, it is given that a machine is purchased for 6,25,000. So the initial cost or the value of the machine is 625,000, and then we have 1 minus the rate is given to be 8% per annum, that is the rate of depreciation per annum is 8. So we have 1 minus 8 by 100, and it is asking what will be its value after 2 years. So n is 2. So this is 2. This is equal to 625,000 multiplied by 8 by 100 is 2 by 25. Okay, so let's do it. 1 minus 2 by 25 square. This is equal to 625,000 multiplied by 1 minus 2 by 25 is 23 by 25 square. So this is equal to 625,000 multiplied by 23 square divided by 25 square is 625. So 625 cancels 6,25,000 with 1000. So this is equal to, we have to find what is 23 square. 9, 6, 6, 4, 9, 12. So this is equal to 529,000. So 5,29,000 is the value of the machine after 2 years. Since the value is depreciating, the value after 2 years will be less. 27 is 529,000. Okay. Let's do problem number 28. A scooter is bought for rupees 56,000. Its value depreciates at the rate of 10% per annum. what will be its value after 3 years. So whenever so this is a case of depreciation of cost or value of a commodity or article. So the general formula is for depreciation, A is the value or cost of the article after a certain period of time, and P is the initial cost multiplied by 1 minus R is the rate of depreciation per annum, R divided by 100 to the power n, where n is the period in years after which A will be the value or cost of the article. So in this problem, we can see the the scooter is bought, that is the initial cost. When the scooter was bought, its value was 5600. So that is the initial value, 5600 000 multiplied by, we have 1 minus the rate of interest, not sorry, the rate of depreciation per annum is given to be 10. So R is 10. So 10 by 100. And we are asked to find the value of the scooter after 3 years. So N is 3. This is equal to 55600 multiplied by, this is 10 by 100 is 1 by 10, and 1 minus 1 by 10 is 1 minus 1 by 10 is 9 by 10. We have cube. So this is 56000 multiplied by 9 cube divided by 1000. Cancels. So this is, we have to find what is 9 cube. 9 cube, I guess, is 729. 729. So 729 multiplied by 56, 54, 17, 43 multiplied by 45, 14, 36. We have 4, 12, 8, 10 and 4. So 4, 0, 8, 2, 4. So 40,800, 40,824 is the value of the scooter after 3 years. This is question number 28. 40824. Okay, 40824. Let's do problem number 29. A car is purchased for rupees 34,000, 3,48,000. Its value depreciates at 10% per annum during the first year and at 20% per annum during the second year. What will be its value after 2 years? So definitely we will have A is equal to, that is the value of the car after 2 years will be equal to P, where P is the current value of the car or the value at which the car is purchased multiplied by the value is depreciating. So we will have 1 minus the rate of depreciation R by 100. Let's say R1 is the rate of depreciation per annum in the first year, and in the second year also it is the value is depreciating but with a different rate. So let that rate be R2. So we have this. This is the formula for the depreciation of the car. That is, if A is the value of the depreciation after 2 years and P is the initial value of the car, where the depreciation rates are R1 and R2 in the first year and the second year respectively. This is the formula. Now if we substitute the values, we get P is 348,000 multiplied by, we have 1 minus R1 is given to be 10 by 100, and we have multiplied by 1 minus R2 is 20 by 100. So we have this. This is equal to 348,000 multiplied by 1 minus 10 by 100 is 1 minus 1 by 10, which is 9 by 10. and 1 minus 20 by 100. 20 by 100 is 1 by 5. So which this is a 4 by 5. So this is equal to 1 0 cancels out. So 5 divides 34800 with 6 30 4 9 45 3 6 0. Okay, 6960. 6960. So we have to now find 9 into 4 is 36. So let's see what is 696 multiplied by 36. 36, 54, 57, 36, 41, and then 63, 18, 28, 20, 6, 15, 10, 5, 2. So this will be 2, 5, 0, 5, 6, and 0. So 2,50,560 will be the price of the car after 2 years. I'm not quite sure with the result. Let me see. 250,560 is the correct answer. Okay. Quite surprisingly, I'm doing all the calculation correctly, which I did not expect. Okay, that's fine. Let's do problem number 30. A value of a machine depreciates at the rate of 10% per annum. It was purchased 3 years ago. If its present value is 2916600, for how much it was purchased. So definitely in this case, the formula, the basic formula is A will be A equals to P multiplied by, since the value is depreciating, it will be 1 minus the rate of depreciation R by 100 to the power the period. Let's say it is n. Now it is given that the value of a machine depreciates at the rate of 10% per annum. So R is 10. It was purchased 3 years ago. So n will be 3. N will be 3 and 3 years ago. If its present value is 291,600, so this implies A is 291,600, and we have to find P will be the price 3 years ago. So we have to find P. That is for how much it was purchased. It was purchased 3 years ago. So P is the value at which it was purchased. So we have 1 minus R is 10. So 10 by 100 to the power 3. This is equal to P 1 minus 1 by 10 to the power 3. This is equal to P multiplied by 9 by 10 cube. So this implies P will be equal to 10 by 9 cube multiplied by 291,600. This is equal to, let me see if I did something wrong or not. If its present value is 291,600, which has to be A. So A is 291,600 equals to P. P should be the value 3 years ago. So that is the value at which it was purchased. Okay. 1 minus 10 by 100 to the power 3. So we have P into 1 minus 1 by 10 cube. This is equal to P into 9 by 10 cube. So this implies P is equal to 10 cube by 9 cube. Yeah, it seems correct. Okay, so this is 10 cube multiplied by 291,600 divided by 9 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 9. Now 9 cube should divide 2916. Let's see. Let's first divide 2916 with 9. Will it divide? What is the criteria for divisibility by 9? The sum of the digits should be divisible by 9. So 2916, we have 11, 12, 18. Yes, it will. So we have 3, 27, 2, 4, 0, 0. Let's again divide by 9. We have 3, 27, 6, 0, 0 and 9, 400. So this is equal to 400,000. So this is 4 lakh. So the machine was purchased 3 years ago at the price of 4 lakh. Let me see. It is 4 lakh. Okay. So I hope this brings to an end in solving the remaining 15 problems from exercise 11B. All these problems are based on the applications of compound interest and also the fundamental concepts of compound interest. So I hope this video will give you an idea of how to solve this kind of problems on compound interest. So if this video was beneficial, please like it, share it with your friends, and also please support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. In the next video, I will solve the objective questions, which is 11C, and then I will solve the test paper 11. So please stay tuned for those upcoming videos, as they will be really helpful. You will get an idea how to solve these problems based on compound interest, how to apply the concepts correctly, and using the general formula and the simplified formula for solving the problems. So that is all for this video. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.